For this week's Excel Shorts, we will be tackling VLookup and HLookup. This is Jasper from RightJob Solutions. Let's get started. One of the vital formulas in Excel is VLookup, and it's used to extract data from one sheet to another, assuming you have a common column. And this particular column should be the first in your data set, or the first column in the data set. For example, in this source, you see that I have employee number as my first column, and this would be my source for my lookup. So here, if I have this particular data that I want to return based on what my employee number is, I will then use VLookup this way. Equal to VLookup. We look up the value, we lock it, then we put a comma, we go to the second source, which is my table array, and I lock this in. Identify the column I want to return. In this particular case, it's the fourth column, which is the last name. So I put in number 4. And for the range lookup, I would like to have an exact match, so I'll choose false. Close parentheses and enter. So now I know that employee number 5 is Gilmore. If we take a look, it's here. Now, if we want to return the first and the middle name, what we can do is we can just copy the cell, change the reference from 4 to 2 and from 4 to 3. So Hadley, Wheeler, Gilmore, Gilmore, Hadley, Wheeler. And if we fill this down, you have your VLookup done. By the way, V stands for vertical. What about if you have this type of data where it's situated or formatted that your employee number is on the first row, followed by your first name, middle name, then last name? Of course, we can't use VLookup for this instance, but we can use HLookup. H for horizontal. So if we have the same set of information that we need, where we need to get the last name, the first name, and the middle name based on the employee number, we will now use the HLookup. Syntax is similar with VLookup, where you identify the lookup value, then we lock it, followed by the table array, which in this case is these. We lock it again, and now the row index, we want the last name, and the last name here is simply look at the row. So that's 4. Then of course, we want to return an exact match. That's why it's going to be false. Now we have Gilmore. Again, let's just copy and change the column. The first name we know is in the second row, and the middle name is on the third row. And if we just drag this down, so, and now we have your HLookup function. That's how easy it is to use VLookup and HLookup to fast track your workflow, making your formulas much faster, much easier, and definitely much more accurate. If you like this video, consider liking and subscribing our YouTube channel, as well as our Facebook page. Again, this is Jasper from RightJob Solutions. See you on the next video.